To be honest, I know the feeling very good when you wake up every day at like 6:30 a.m. You step on your bicycle, you go into the train station. From the train station, you go to your work. You sit in this room with all the secretaries who just complain about that they only got like a 3% raise in the last year instead of the 5.6% they were expecting. I've been through it. And the number one thing was always in my mind, because I felt always very smart, even though I still think I'm not very smart, I'm just hardworking, was that how can I do something for myself and have the freedom to wake up whenever I want, do whatever I want in life, and really build something cool. So that's why I'm making this video right now, because I know how it feels, and I hope you're also still watching, because I believe this video is going to totally change your life right now. Listen up. If you don't know me yet, my name is Faruk, 27 years old, born and raised in the Netherlands, and now since a few years I'm living in Dubai. I'm running 2 companies, an education business and also my own e-commerce web shops throughout the whole world. So I'm going to explain you in detail how I would do it, right? So first of all, very important. It is very important always. It doesn't matter if you're broke or you're making 1 or 2K a month. Keep your job or get a job, all right? Get a job. In order to make money, in order to start a business or make money and live a life full of freedom, you need to pour all your money. You need to pour as much money as possible you can into the business, right? Because the business is the only thing that can bring you further. And I know there's a lot of people as well that they have a job and they still go every single weekend outside. They go like buy some random expensive shit or some nice designer shoes. Stop with that shit directly. Directly stop with that shit, all right? I just want you to focus on your job, pour as much money as possible into the business I'm about to tell you right now, all right? Only thing. So that's what I exactly did as well, and it worked for me out. You can see it. It doesn't matter whether it's like $500 a month, you know, or whether it's like $1,000 a month. Sorry, my writing is very bad. It doesn't fucking matter, all right? And now we're gonna get into what kind of business we're about to do, because there's so many businesses out there in the world. There's SMMA, there's dropshipping, there's branding, and all these other online trading, whatever. I have been analyzing a lot of stuff in my life, and for me, what has worked the best is just dropshipping. Why? Even till this day, I know it sounds crazy for 2024, and that is because with a very low investment, the scale you can go to is unlimited, right? Because believe me, you're also going to experience it right now. Your mind's only like, how can I make my first 10K a month? But at some point, when you do get to the 10K a month, you will want even more. And you don't want to enter a business like, for example, sales, where you have to be on time to do the calls. Let's say, for example, you can only make more money if you are present. But with e-com, the nice thing is if you open a store and you upload some products and you advertise them and you're profitably making money, you can scale endlessly. There is no limit to it, right? There's like, I don't know, 3-4 billion people in the world. Everybody needs to buy online, and it's only getting more and more. And in case you're asking, Father, why are you actually showing this and teaching this? Aren't you making more competition for yourself? Not really, to be honest, you know, in all fairness, because you got to understand that the market of people buying online is only growing more and more and more. And also, like in my case, to be honest, I'm running an education business. I do this for a living. I love to just show this kind of shit to people and explain my story and hope to as well inspire you with it. So after that, what you're going to do, you're going to go to Shopify, right? You're going to open a store. But we're not going to do regular type of dropshipping. I'm about to show you the underground way that me and my brother, that we managed to do over 20M in the last 5 years, right? Because you got to understand that if you just start randomly dropshipping, you look at the gurus online, they talk about you need only one product or you need only this, TikTok, organic, whatever, that all goes too slow. You want to make more pace, right? We're going to take a little bit of more risk, but you think it's more risk and it's actually like nothing, because you're just only going to spend probably a few $100 or maybe $1,000 in your first month, and which can possibly in a few years make you millions, right? Just like me. The way that we do it, we sell fashion. Why do we sell fashion instead of any other niche? Because all these gurus talk about problem-solving niches and that kind of shit. No, we don't fuck with that. We want to focus on fashion. Fashion is evergreen. Fashion is something that is always going to be sold, okay? And if you're going to look to the biggest brands in the world, you will also see that. Look at Bernard Arnault. Like, that guy is the richest guy in the world right now. In the Forbes list, have a look. So what we want to do is find fashion products that are selling right now in other countries very well and take them to different countries. So what I would recommend you after Shopify, right? you need to go to winninghunter.com. I will put the link as well in the description. That is a website basically that is scraping a lot of data from other people that are already selling online and making money online in particular countries. And you can take a winning product from, let's say, the US, and you can open a store in Denmark, right? Make it fully in Danish, and you name it, the same literally product, copy paste it and sell it there. The chance of getting success is going to be way higher, right? And I'm about to explain as well why. So you're going to go to winninghunter.com, because with this tool you can just like find crazy amounts of products that you can sell very good online. This tool has like really allowed me to find like these $1 million products. It's fucking crazy, right? So let me explain to you why it is a better idea to not just sell in the big five. And I'm also going to break your limiting belief that you need to do something else that all the other people are doing. The dumbest thing at this point in your life is to reinvent the wheel. If you want to reinvent your wheel, you're not that smart, and I'm not that smart, right? I'm just, to be honest, the only reason why I do all of this, right, is because the only reason, in my opinion, is that in these 5 years I grew to this level is because I fail fast. While other people are just thinking all the time about the next best thing, or maybe this crazy thing that you have to do something else than anybody. Bro, I already did what they wanted to do 10 times. So I failed maybe 10 times. I maybe lost a little bit of money, but on the 11th time, if he goes against me, I'm gonna fucking win because I'm more experienced. I have more resources as well at this point. I'm going to crush him, right? It's all about experience, you know? I'm gonna explain to you why we actually sell in one of those, let's say, unsaturated markets, right? So you arbitrage products from the US to, let's say, Denmark or Australia, it doesn't matter. So imagine, right? A Danish person, he's on his phone, scrolling all the time, boom, 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 boom. And he sees 2 different ads of AirPods, all right? Because he's interested in buying those, and Facebook's feeding those ads to him on his phone. And the first ad is from an American website, right? He goes to the ad, it's all in English, the text there and everything. Oh, nice, looks cool. He clicks on the ad, he goes to the website, he can pay only with credit card, and he sees that the currency as well is in dollars. Whole website in English, the Danish person is like, yeah, okay, whatever. And then he closes the website, right? He goes, he sees the next ad, the same literally product, but now he sees a website that is in Danish. The domain ends in .dk of Denmark. He sees the ad is also in Danish, right? The subtitles, the person talking there, or an image ad, it doesn't matter. And he clicks on the ad and he comes into a website which is as well fully in Danish language, right? Fully in Danish language, and he can pay in his own currency and his own local payment methods. For example, Dankort, and also it's very famous one in Denmark is PayPal. The person made it available for the client. And where do you actually think that this person, this Danish guy, is going to buy the product? Obviously from this Danish store, right? Because he can trust it more, he has his own local payment methods, everything is in Danish. This is the way that we actually made 20 mil in the last 5 years. This simple strategy allowed us to do this. But it doesn't end here. There comes more to it, okay? Keep listening. So what you want to do, right, with this, with Winning Hunter, is find, let me put this right here, find winning products. I just put it like this, winning products, okay? Winning products, so the products that you think are interesting, you can sell as well in other countries. There's a lot to that as well, obviously. If you want to learn how we find the winning products on these spy tools, you should like watch the video as well right here. It's like a 10-15 minute video, you will understand everything, okay? So you find these winning products that can make a lot of money in US, right? And you're going to sell them in, for example, a Denmark. Or for example, you know, a Germany. You can do this for every single country. So once you have that, right, you made your Shopify store, right? And you have, with Winning Hunter, you find the winning products and you know, right, you found them in the US market through the app Spy Tool Winning Hunter, and you will sell them in EU countries, then what are you going to do next? How are you going to make the sales, right? Then there comes that question. What you're going to do is Facebook ads. You can do TikTok, you can do Snapchat, you can do Pinterest, you can do Taboola, but Facebook, I've tested everything. Facebook is the best. It is the most easiest to get a profitable product or campaign, and it's also the biggest. Because still at this point, you can also even Google it, like Facebook still has the most users in the world. Yes, TikTok's up and coming. If you want to sell, for example, in Denmark, Germany, or Australia, all these markets, Facebook's still the most popular one. Just believe me on this. You can Google it if you don't believe me. So you want to sell on Facebook, right? You open a business manager. You go to business.facebook.com. You open a business manager. You open a Facebook advertising account, and you start advertising. If you also want to learn how we set up these campaigns, just watch this video here. Everything will be explained. All right? So, Facebook ads. That's what you want to do. And when you do Facebook ads, you get sales, right? And when you do get sales, especially also with fashion, sometimes you will see people are going to say to you, yo, I have an issue with my product. Can you help me solve it, right? So you also, of course, you're going to do the customer service and you name it. Very simple. If you're even too lazy to do it, you can hire people, let's say like on onlinejobs.ph, you can hire people for $3 to $4 per hour, people from the Philippines, for them that's a lot of money. You can hire them here and just let them work on your store and handle all the shit. Because what most people think is that if you run a business, you have all these contracts, you need to be able to give them a career or and that kind of stuff. If you go, for example, to onlinejobs.ph, you can hire freelancers, that have worked with you for full time for maybe $300 to $400 a month. And let's say if you're making with your store a few K of revenue every single day, this is almost nothing, right? So you still make amazing profits. So this is literally what I will do. And you could literally do this in 24 hours, right? So what happens is you have your Shopify store, right? You make this in, let's say, 5 to 6 hours. Once that's done, you go to Winning Hunter, you find the winning product, right? And what you're going to do, your store, very importantly, it has to be in the native language. So if you're selling in Denmark, make a Danish store. If you're going to sell in Netherlands, make it a Dutch store, right? In Dutch language. If you're selling Australia, it's also a very good market. Bro, just make it in English. Amazing, right? And then obviously, you will set up your first campaign and all the tutorials and stuff are all for free. I gave you the links already. I will also put them in the description here. You can just literally copy paste my strategies. I make millions online. I know this sounds crazy, but just to go to make your first 10K in the next 30 days, this is why I will do it. It's even easier than you think, and it's crazy that for us, that all the revenue we even made, we don't have any crazy high-level people even in the company, from crazy COOs, crazy managers. We just hire people from India, from Pakistan, from Philippines, and they do the job tremendously for also a very good salary. This is literally how I would be doing it, you know? And if you want to learn more as well, obviously, this is like even better, besides the videos I already recommended to you, is to watch the free course we have. I'll put the link as well here in the description. So that free course, it's like a 1.5 hour course. I literally explain everything from A to Z, how to open your first store, how it should look like, and to as well start your first ad, how to scale, and you name it. So that was pretty much it. I love you all. Peace out.